how your booty can change your life. Let's go with this. Whether you're a man or a girl, this is gonna make the click you were waiting for your whole life. Because you are focused on the inner work, on the things you have to work internally. But what about the 3D? The 3D is also important. But we're going to play a game that is going to trick your subconscious, and we're going to start changing everything. Everything is everything. Let's go with this. This is a story from a girl I heard 3 years ago. We're going to keep this secret for the sake of her, but her story will be shared here. So she went through a hard breakup. Everyone has went through that thing, and we lost ourselves. We just don't know what happened with ourselves. We don't know who we are. We let ourselves out of the box. We just don't care about ourselves the way we used to care, and so on and so on. But she wanted to recover herself. She wanted to heal. And then someone asked, what is something you always wanted to do but you never allow yourself? Because in relationships, sometimes we restrict ourselves from certain things. But when she was not dating, she was also restricting herself. And it was something so simple as twerking. And what happened afterwards? Well, she started loving her body more. Why? Because she felt ashamed of her body. So doing that will mean that she was so happy about her body, she will do that type of dance. She will do that type of things, and she will worry more about how her down part of her body looked, because she was not aware of that. She covered everything up just to feel safe and secure, like she was taught when she was a kid. And she realized she can wear cuter outfits. She can believe she is the whole diva and the greatest diva. She can worry about herself more with just one simple thing. Because your subconscious is telling a story about yourself from characteristics and traits that they are not true. You never defy the truth. The truth that is actually a lie you tell yourself always. You learn to be shy, and you learn to be ashamed of you all the time. And you say, this is the truth. Well, it's not. I said, well, it worked for her. It's not going to work for me. And 3 years after, I went through a whole bunch of things. And I said, I want to try this. I did twerking. Did not work. But I remember I wanted to paint my hair blue. And that thing actually worked. Why? Because it has to be something that resonates with your story, with the things you live, with the things you always wanted to do, but you feel whether shy or ashamed of doing those things, or you were just not old enough to do those things. Obviously, everything has to be healthy and good for you. I don't want you to start doing things that they are not good, okay? Like, everything legal. Don't do things that are not okay? Yeah. So, what are the changes you're going to do? One change is gonna make the step for the other change to come. The other change. I always wanted to wear pink outfits. I started doing that. I started doing waxing. I started doing heels. I started working out again. I started worrying about everything about myself. All the things I lost in the way. All the things I was worried about focusing on for the greater sake of the people around me. For example, I forgot about using high heels because I wanted to be everywhere all the time to help people, family, friends, to be right on time. But heels, they don't have anything to do with that. But I believe I put that thought into my brain, like, if I wear tennis shoes every single day, I'm gonna be on time for everyone. What? That is a lie. What are the lies you keep telling to yourself? And you keep working on those lies to build this identity you were never that identity. Just Change that. Because this is about you. It's not about me, it's about you. Because I already did the method. I want you to do that thing. I want you to do the challenge method about twerking and shake that booty and make some changes and shake your whole world and finally get what you want. Because you're already healed enough. You already do a lot of inner work. You're worried about who you are and about everything and leaving a legacy. But when are you going to worry about knowing more about the person that is seeing this video, that is you? When are you going to start learning about you? When are you going to finally enjoy the body you have, the life you have, and things you have, and stop worrying about everything else for once? Because the 3D, the physical, is asking action from you. And now it's time. Now it's time to have fun and be the greatest of all. Being the badass or being a bitch, whatever you want to be. But be that. And put it down on the comments. Tell me how many things change. How many things are different. How many things are great. Be the queen, the king you were always meant to be, by actually doing something on the physical. And that's everything for today. I hope that you like this type of content. If you really like stories and things you can do now, like actionable steps, say it in the comments so I can share more stories. And obviously everything is secret and anonymous. We're going to allow people to continue telling me stories that I'm not going to tell you who it was. But I'm going to do this for the sake of everyone. I don't want to go for the book all the time. I can tell you the list of things I did. But what actually changed my life has always been the most simple and strange things. And that's what is going to change yours too. Because it changed mine. See you at the next one. I hope I can see you again. But I want to see your comment. I want to see how much you change. It's not going to be one thing. It's going to be a lot of things. Because you're going to try a whole bunch of things. And you're going to realize that those definitions and those things you were scared, you were afraid, you were anxious, you were ashamed, you were shy, you were not qualified, and this and that, they were never true. So I want to read you. Bye. See you at the next one.